Precious has been released. She's innocent, says late barrister Igbedion's family. DSP Onome Onowa Boyeya, the Delta State Public Relations Officer, told newsmen that Miss Precious, the 17-year-old girl who had carnal knowledge with barrister Eric Igbedion before his sudden death due to overdose of sexual enhancement drugs, has been released since December 2019. Recall that we earlier reported the death of barrister Igbedion in a hotel room in Delta State while sleeping with his 17-year-old Precious, who is a prostitute. Barrister Igbedion died few hours after taking sex enhancement drugs in his bid to make his sexual experiments last longer and please Miss Precious, who is from Akwa Ibom State, in the hotel room. According to the earlier report, Miss Precious was jailed by the family members of late barrister Eric Igbedion after she was accused of being responsible for his death. But while speaking with the Delta State Police Command concerning this matter on phone, the police PRO DSP Onome told Eagle Eyes report that Miss Precious was released since on December as requested by the deceased family members. We released Miss Precious on the order of late barrister Igbedion's family. They told us to close the case as the girl was innocent, so we did as requested. Meanwhile, effort to get to Miss Precious proved abortive as the family is keeping her away from the public. This news update is written by G's News Update. So guys, I know a lot of you must have heard about this story that has been flying left, right and center, and a lot of people have really come in support of this girl, that they should release the girl even with all the evidence on ground and what have you. A lot of things have really gone. A lot of people have made videos concerning this, but what the police is telling us, so the police is saying that she's been released for a very long time and what have you. And from reports we've been getting that they wanted to intimidate this girl, most especially the wife of the man wanted to intimidate this girl because the girl was with the man when the whole incident with the whole drama happened. So they believe that she was responsible for that. And even when you look at the video, a lot of people must have seen it. Look at the video, check the video, you see that, even you don't even need a soothsayer to tell us what really happened. Of course, the police will still do their interrogation, but with the field interrogation that was done, that was published in the public domain, you will just, to a very large extent, because you cannot just conclude that, but to a very large extent, you will know that this girl, might be innocent. And a lot of people are like, oh, they should release him, release her, they should release her, that shouldn't, she shouldn't just be held responsible for that. And a lot of people are blaming the man for what happened. You all know what happened, blaming the man, that it was the man that caused the whole thing, whether he took what he was not supposed to take. A lot of mixed reactions, but most importantly, the majority of people are on the side of this particular girl, saying that this girl is innocent. And the family, of course, they will not want to even take this matter forward or take it up again further than the way they have taken it, because the more they go ahead with the case, the more they will continue to embarrass them. It is a big embarrassment already. The whole thing was taken out of the, from public domain. But when someone, according to what we heard, someone spotted that they wanted to maltreat this girl, because from all indication, they knew quite alright this girl, is innocent, but they just want the girl to go in for it, and somebody had to leak the video, and that was why it is just going viral now. They said this thing had happened, even the man had been buried. This thing happened sometime late last year. So because of the way they wanted to treat this girl, somebody said, no, this thing has to come to the public domain so that people will know what is going on, that they should not just maltreat this girl unjustly, even after they have seen the evidence, from all indications. I'm sure they must have done autopsy. So the best thing is for them to release this girl, but this will serve as a lesson to everybody. When you see things happening around you, you see, what you need to go for, what you don't need to go for, because at the end of the day, those things that you think, oh, I'm facing problem, I'm facing this, that is why I'm going into all of these things. But at the end of the day, that thing might not be the solution to your problem. Instead, it will aggravate to your problem. Like this girl now, if what we are hearing is, if we go by what we are hearing now, if they have released her, that means she's so lucky, because a lot of people might not be lucky at that. So it is a lesson that even the family, everybody involved, will learn a good lesson or a bitter lesson from it, so that this kind of a thing will stop to happen. Even those who are engaged in all manner of atrocities, it will serve them as a lesson. Everybody now knows what he has taken from it, apart from, oh, this girl is innocent, apart from, oh, this man, the man was faulty or whatever, it was the fault of the man. Everybody will learn one or two things. That's why we are bringing it to the public domain. At times, it might not really be politics all the time, because this thing is what is everyday thing. When you talk about politics, it's everyday thing, and it's, involves justice. Involve justice, because people came for this girl, that no, you cannot just allow this girl to go in for this after all this evidence, at the police disposal. So guys, that is just what I really want to say concerning this. Someone says, may we not encounter people that will cobalize us. Allow the poor girl to rest. She has already learned her lesson the hard way. That's it. I beg, who know the girl phone number? I get many men and boys we are for like. These people who are not serious, and I really want to agree with those people that they should allow this girl to go. She must have learned her lesson in a hard way, very in a hard way, and it was just unfortunate, that the whole thing really happened the way it happened. Someone say, hope she's been paid, and someone say, hope she got her money from the show. Can you imagine? Someone say, I knew she would be released, of course, after the evidence put in place. And someone say, oh, are you a seer? The family didn't want to bring more attention from people. They were ashamed that was why they released that girl. Of course, they can't continue with that. Now, if you continue that, the more it will continue to dent their image. The person who has gone has already gone. That one does not even know what is happening. He doesn't even know what is happening. So the people who are the family, are the relations, they are the ones that will be bearing the brunt. So the best thing for them is just for them. They don't even have choice than to just close the case. The woman came out and said, initially she was saying, no, it was not because of this. It was not the stimulants that killed her husband and what have you. But at the end of the day, the whole thing is just open to everybody. Even from the guest interview, you could see, at least you could see deduce truth from the whole thing. Someone say, but thank God, not everyone has the opportunity to get vindicated so easily, even when all the evidence is glaring. Exactly. Exactly. Some people will not be lucky to have some people wouldn't have been lucky to this extent, because when all the evidence are there, nothing will happen. They will still want to say, no, you have to go in for it, in as much you were there when the whole thing happened. Only God knows what you did to the man. So it is a big lesson, big lesson. Everybody must learn from it. Everybody must learn from it. Let the family of the deceased pay Precious for the service she rendered, because if Precious is an experienced Ronsgate, she will steal his money, phone, and other valuables and flee from the hotel. Let the girl come out and speak to us publicly, so that we can believe Nigeria. We can believe, because Nigerians are so funny. Some people still want to get evidence. Of course, the more they bring this girl, of course, the more it will continue to dent the girl's family, dent her image. Of course, I can't just the deed has been done. The shame is already there, because the girl's face is all over the place. So they just want to curb the embarrassment that it will still cause them again. Both the girl's family and the man's family, they wouldn't want to bring this whole thing again. So if they say they have released that girl, one day we'll see know whether the Nigerian police is saying the truth or not. Someone say, better she's not responsible for the man death. It is better they release her, because she's not responsible for the man's death. Let the chapter be closed. Someone say, this is a good one. Why should police detain her for the first place? Of course, they will have to get their own facts right. But from the videos that has been going viral, circulating the social media, a discerned person will know what and what transpired, because a lot of people are like, this guy is really innocent. If not, something else would have happened. Nobody would have been able to trace her, but she would have been able to be traced, because somebody introduced her to the man, according to what she said in that video. Somebody introduced her to that man. So now the police said they have released her. I hope it's like that. since they have all the evidence, surrounding the whole scenario. See, they say they have released her, and let us hope that really they've really released her. So, guys, let's hear your opinion concerning this.